Sixers coach Brett Brown, that's on me, said Friday he wants Joel Embiid to shoot more threes. And he even said as many as 6 to 8 a game. Do we think this is going to work? Is this a good idea?
Well, we just asked him that question exactly. And here's his answer. The holy grail in the NBA are layups and threes. And obviously, this is a guy at 7 feet. He gets the most touches in the paint of anybody. Averages 10 points per game out of direct post-ups. He gets almost 15 direct post-ups. So Brett Brown gets that he's got a 7-foot monster on the box. But the reality is, since January, this guy has shot 40% from 3. And now you surround Ben Simmons with 3 or 4 different guys who are north of 35%, and Ben Simmons can shine. So, yes, I think it's a good idea. The other part, Michelle, is he's scared to death. Brett Brown is. Every time Joel up fakes and drives to the basket because he's reckless, and there's multiple bodies, and we know his injury history. So a couple reasons there.
Yeah, and as fans, we all sort of go every single time. Yes. Thanks, Doris. Enjoy the game. Jalen, 6 to 8 threes. Do you agree?
Joel Embiid has the talent, as Doris just mentioned. However, I personally don't want to see him take a third of his shots from three-point range because she just mentioned it. How terrific he is playing around the basket. In late in basketball games, I think this is their advantage in this year's Eastern Conference playoffs. Who's going to be able to guard him on the block in close games? So while he does have that talent and he can make that shot, I don't want to see him shoot predominantly three-pointers.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you because he's so good in the low post. And, you know, it's a higher percentage shot. I mean, he's probably one of the best, if not the best, low post player in the game. I mean, he shoots a high percentage there. Even though he's being pretty efficient from 3, maybe he'll take 1 or 2 extra threes a game if he continues to be efficient. But I like him on the block because that's where he's most effective.
This is a man after my own heart. Foot rubs and sandwiches before every game is a beautiful thing that I love watching. He's living his best life, guys.
He is living his best life. And his game is so dynamic on the offensive side of the basketball. Him being on the block unlocks the floor for the guys who they paid to shoot. J.J. Redick, Covington, and those matchup. That action that he has with Ben Simmons rolling to the basket allows Ben to actually get to the paint, a guy that's not much of a shooter himself.
Yeah, absolutely right. He opens up so many things for everyone else. I mean, Ben Simmons is not a three-point shooter.
Right.
You have J.J. Redick, Covington, you know, these guys on the perimeter. And then when you put Embiid out there, it's just like too many guys on the perimeter. You know, you need a guy that can, you know, bring the defense to the paint with the help and get these guys open shots. And that's what he does when he's effective in the paint.
Tonight's rising star,